Eat, Drink, DFW from the Dallas Morning News is made possible by Central Market.
Hey, North Texas food fans, it's time for another episode of Eat, Drink, DFW from the Dallas Morning News. Every week, our food staff loves to dig into the local restaurant scene, talk about food and drink trends, and those things that make North Texas, North Texas. This is Anna Butler. I'm the News' food and events editor. We're in the holiday spirit this week, and we'll be doing a little food gift exchange to help inspire some ideas for what to bring to your next party this season. So stick around. You won't want to miss this.
Central Market is really into food, like fish flown in so fresh it still has jet lag into food. Our sourdough starter has been around since grunge was a thing into food. We're talking more prime cuts than a greatest hits album into food. Central Market is really into food. If you are too, then we're the HQ for you, whether you're a make every recipe in the cookbook foodie or a my favorite recipe is reheat type who just digs the delectable. No place makes every day more delicious like Central Market. Really into food. Shop now at centralmarket.com.
For the latest food and restaurant news, visit dallasnews.com/food. And we'd love to hear from you. If you have any food questions, a need for restaurant ideas, or just want to chat with the Dallas Morning News food team, email us at eatdrink@dallasnews.com. I am joined by our food writers Claire Baller, Sarah Blaskovich, and Imelda Garcia. We're sadly back to recording our podcast in a regular studio after having last week's episode over holiday tea at the Dallas Arboretum. It's fine here, but it's a little bit different than there.
It's better over there.
We are planning to do, I guess, a white elephant party of sorts, where we've all brought one thing that was $10 or less in the food vein that we might bring to a party. We just wanted to help folks, maybe inspire them with some ideas, because this is a tough season when you're just trying to plan things for a party, but $10 is a pretty good price point for things.
I have to say again that this is my first time. So girls, you're teaching me a lot of things here. I mean, for real. Let me tell you something. In Mexico, white elephant is an expression that we use when the government builds something with public money and it doesn't work anymore. Like, for example, like a big hospital and it's abandoned and it's useless. That's a white elephant. So when Anna told me like, hey, we have to do a white elephant, I was like, what is that?
That's hilarious.
So I have to watch a lot of TikTok videos and Google it. I was like teaching myself.
Well, and this is really a poor excuse for a white elephant party, because I think in theory what we want to do is open all of these things, because we did wrap them, and then try all of them too. And I guess people could take home the one that they wanted to, but there's a little less of the thievery usually involved in a white elephant for what we're talking about.
Okay.
Have you heard about the stealing at a white elephant party?
No, but I saw a TikTok video about it.
Okay, Claire, we need you to pick the first gift.
This one has a velvet bow, and velvet gets me every time.
Me
so
too.
It's the velvet bow package for me. Oh, okay. This is I Pastilli. It is a pistachio crunchy rolled wafer filled with pistachio cream. It looks like it's like a classic Italian wafer. You guys know them, right?
Yes.
They look like little cigarettes.
Pirouettes from Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah, exactly.
This is definitely Anna's present.
Yeah.
It's
has to
definitely
be.
my present.
Yes.
And I'm guessing, did you go to Italy?
Oh my God. Do you want to know when you shouldn't go to Italy? On your Friday, on your day off at North Park during the holiday season. I circled an entire parking lot with every spot possibly taken. I ended up valeting. It was $9. And then I went inside. I spent $20 because I got 2 packs of those, one for me and one for here. Then I left, and it was the worst time of my life, but I care about y'all a lot. I will say this is one of the best bites I've eaten this year.
Ooh.
They're really
wow.
fun. If you like pistachio, some people don't. They're a little afraid of it, but it's one of my favorite nuts.
I am not afraid of
There's
pistachio.
something really funny about that.
These look fantastic. Am I allowed to open them?
Yeah, pop
To
them
eat
open.
them?
I want to eat some. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're here to eat today.
Okay, so I want to know, when did you first have these?
I saw them. They were on display at Italy when I went to their large Wagyu event where they were doing 50% off of Wagyu. And I was like, I must have them. I must try them. I really like pistachio cream. So if you basically can buy Nutella but pistachio in Italy, but many other countries like France. And these were just such a light, crisp wafer on the outside. I don't know, you smell them and they smell of pistachio, and you know that they're fresh and not chemically because it's from Italy, not America.
Those are good. They're so crispy.
I love these things.
I think they would look really cute in like a glass dish on a table of Christmassy colors because they're green.
And it's the kind of thing that I would destroy at a party.
Yeah.
Just like casually keep making my way over to the bowl. And then next thing you know, there's one left.
Food is set out at parties to eat, and you're just being a good guest.
These are a win. Anna, that was your gift. So I think this means that you pick the next one.
Sure. I like this one that looks like a candy cane. This is some sparkly wrapping paper that reminds me of when I would sell wrapping paper as a child door to door.
Oh, those were the days.
Did you know that some neighbors would say no? Because
Yeah.
they were like, I have grandkids of my own. I don't need to buy this from you. Who says no to a 7-year-old?
Well, that wrapping paper was expensive. And they were like, I guess I'm going to finance your band or orchestra life.
Okay. One, this is reversible wrapping paper, so it's definitely from that catalog. The other side is snowflakes. These are some whoppers of chocolate chip cookies with some big old flaky sea salt on them, and they look absolutely fantastic. Whose are they?
Who's your guess?
Sarah?
Yes. Yes, these are Cafe Duro cookies. They're extra chocolatey chip cookie is what they call them. They're bigger than the palm of your hand, and they have massive chocolate chips in them and just the right amount of sea salt. My family walks to this coffee shop Saturday mornings, and I usually let my kids eat one of these instead of having breakfast on Saturdays. But I always steal at least half for me because that's really what parenting is about. I think this is the best chocolate chip cookie in Dallas, which is saying a lot because we do have some good chocolate chip cookies, including the ones that Claire mentioned recently, the large chocolate chip cookies from Eatsy's. And I would love to know, Claire, if you like these as well or better.
I love these cookies. And okay, you know, when you go to order them, they give you the option to have them heated up or not. Sarah, what's your answer when they ask you?
Strong heated up.
Real? Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry to say that these are not heated, but yes, just a light warming so that those chocolate chips get gooey. They also do get all over my children's faces when they eat them, just for a little visual.
And I love that they have a little bit of salt.
Okay, Sarah, you won. You're up next. Pick a gift. You won.
I would like this little tiny red one with Christmas trees on it and a red bow. And what I have are mini obleas. And I'm guessing might come from our friend Imelda.
You're correct.
Are they caramel?
No, that is called cajeta. It's like a milky, goaty, something sweet, and they are wonderful.
I think it's made similarly to caramel. It's just not technically caramel.
Yeah, that's right.
They're really cute little like discs, and it says it's made from goat's milk.
I don't know if you remember last year I brought some of these.
Definitely.
I remember them too.
Yeah, I knew. So they are a beautiful like wafer thing with this cajeta, and they are like very traditional in Mexico, and they are really delicious. So I think in a party you have to offer some Mexican candy.
I
think.
like how creamy the inside is. It's because of that goat's milk.
When we were kids, we ate a lot of this. So
Where did you find these?
I bought it at La Michoacana.
Okay, Imelda, that was a great gift. Now you pick one.
Hare's Creamy Ranch and Habanero. Oh my God. No, I'm not sharing this with you guys. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what are they?
These are like chips with habanero.
Okay, Imelda, these are from me. And we actually had these chips when we were in Chicago. So I don't know. I don't think they're available in Texas. We had to order these online. And they're creamy ranch, habanero flavored. And so you don't have to open the bag. I brought some so you guys, but smell it. You can smell the habanero already.
Crunchy.
And real quick, can I tell you guys my favorite white elephant gift story? I was at a party and we were all fighting over this giant bottle of wild turkey. Like anytime someone got to go, they would ask for the bottle of wild turkey. But when we finally got to the end of it and someone claimed it for good, the person who brought it was like, that's not actually wild turkey. It's an empty bottle. And I just filled it with iced tea. So it was cruel. It was like a trick, but they had a lottery ticket on the bottom.
I want to tell a quick gift story that reminds me of that, Julie. It wasn't White Elephant, but my dad has a bunch of cousins. And for one of the cousins' weddings, all the cousins agreed to buy the same thing from the registry. And so they all bought Cousin Bob the same toaster and everybody wrapped it. And this was way back when you would like bring your gift to the wedding. And so the wedding table had 25 of the same-ish looking box and they all bought it for him and he had to return 24 toasters.
That's just mean.
One of my favorite white elephants of all time was a work white elephant but someone brought a live lobster. And so you unwrapped it. And so no one knew what to do with it. And so I was like, I guess I'll take it. And I made lobster rolls that night, RIP. But it was amazing. But it escalated the next year. So someone else brought goldfish.
Oh, no.
my gosh, Imelda.
Are you okay?
Do you need water?
Imelda's being taken out by the habanero chips. Not the person I thought would get wrecked by those.
I'm dying.
While that's happening, I've had about 16 more of these potato chips. I think they're perfect.
They're so good.
That ranch seasoning really balances out how spicy that garlic is. That's nice.
You know, those would be really good dipped in like a sour cream based anything.
Imelda, can I see the back? What is the brand? Who makes these?
Hers.
Hers.
HERR'S.
There's so many ways to pronounce that.
Yeah, I'm not going to take a stab at it.
Yeah, these happen to be gluten free.
Most potato chips are.
Are they?
Yeah.
Julie, it's time to pick. And my math says that you might have a good guess whose gift this is.
Wiggles. Oh, these are delicious. These are the spicy pickles, aren't they?
I'm so glad you brought these.
Yes.
We've talked about these and I have not had them.
Or am I supposed to open this?
Okay, guys, these are spicy. I should say, for the record, I don't often eat these by themselves, which we are about to do right now. But I am a firm believer that this is like one of those condiment-y type ingredients that you should just have always in your pantry or in your fridge. And no, I don't bring these to parties to share, but I use them a lot in party foods when I'm prepping party foods. So I think that Wickles are brilliant in a potato salad, in an egg salad, in a chicken salad, any kind of cream-based thing like that. I like to chop them up. I did recently discover that they make a relish, so you don't have to chop them yourself. You can buy a relish.
You've been making it a little harder on yourself.
I have. I like to save some of the brine and use it in sometimes even like a little bit of a salad dressing. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with them. And so to me, they're just like a great workhorse type of pantry staple.
I like the sugar content in those pickles. Unlike a straight ahead dill pickle, these have spice, but they also have that bread and butter sweetness.
By my count, I just had 3.5% of my daily dose of sodium.
For the record, I don't like pickles and I just ate 2. Those are amazing.
Wait, tell us more about why you don't like pickles, Julie.
I don't know. I think it's a texture thing because I love anything vinegary, but I've never liked pickles, but I would eat that whole jar. I'm going to fight y'all for those. I'm taking home the Wickles because those are amazing.
We're stealing.
I have great news. I got each of you a jar so that you don't have to fight them. Now, I will say there's a little bit of a surprise element. I also recently discovered that they also sell this pickle in quote unquote chip form, which is really just a classic ruffle cut pickle slice. So 2 of you will get a jar of thinner sliced and Julie and someone else will get the thicker.
Actually, I'm really interested in the juice. I need that juice for a martini, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great.
One of my thoughts is putting that on one of those kind of Thanksgiving Day sandwiches. I feel like that would be a really nice addition.
They are so good on sandwiches.
I also think they'd be great on a charcuterie board where you need some acid and maybe even some color, some green.
It's worth mentioning that Claire has put together a gift guide story that you can find on dallasnews.com/food. And we would love to hear what you would like to take to a party. It doesn't have to be $10 or less. That just made it a little bit easier for our expense reports. You can email us at eatdrink@dallasnews.com with whatever you would bring to a party. We would love to hear about it. Up next, we have details on a brand new restaurant that everybody is talking about right after this.
Central Market is really into food. Like when we say cheese, it's in 12 languages into food. Butchers, bakers, and sushi roll makers into food. We're talking so obsessive about quality you can shop blindfolded into food. Central Market is really into food. If you are too, then let us turn your shopping list into a treasure map. Get inspired, get adventurous, or just get a chef-made dinner when you've got more taste buds than time. No place makes every meal more amazing like Central Market. Really into food. Shop now at centralmarket.com.
Welcome back. So the chef from Mott Hai Ba has opened a new spot in Bishop Arts called Pillar. This is significant to me because, one, the food veers so far from the Vietnamese fare offered at the chef's East Dallas restaurant, and 2, because Mott Hai Ba also received a Michelin Bib Gourmand nod. I'm so excited to hear about this one. Sarah, you've reported on it. Claire, you've actually been there. Me, I have a reservation.
I went yesterday a second time too. We're really hitting up Pillar.
We are the pillars of Pillar at this time. Okay, I want to hear more about the type of food it is, because it is starkly different from Mat Hai Ba.
That's right. Pillar is an American restaurant. The story behind that is interesting, though. The chef was born and raised in Serbia, had intentions of becoming an attorney there, moved to the United States to visit family, and eventually chose to stay. Throughout a lot of his teens and into his young adulthood, he worked in restaurants, and he was just really good at it. So he scrapped the idea of being a lawyer, and now he's what I believe to be one of Dallas's best chefs. His name is Peja Kirstik. His menu at Pillar is upscale favorites, let's call it. So Nashville hot oysters and a really good fried chicken dish that comes with a side of buttermilk biscuits that, though it sounds to me like a main course, he wants a table to order one and just stick it in the middle so that you can, share this big piece of fried chicken, which I would never really consider doing. But I did with him during our interview, and it was so tender. He just pulled out a fork and just used the side of the fork to cut the fried chicken. And he thinks it's like a signature item on the menu, a thing that if you're going, you should get, but there's also a cheeseburger. There's little beef tartare bites that I want to talk about with you guys in a minute because they're worth coming back to. Tuna carpaccio. It's kind of like boundary-less food that is supposed to just all seem delicious and right at home in its sweet 100-year-old building in Oak Cliff.
Because it's in the old Boulevardier space, right?
That's right. And before that, I learned in the interview, it was Cafe Madrid, which is cool. And before that, it was a photography studio. But this building was built in the Oak Cliff area of Dallas in the 1920s. What did you think about the way the restaurant looked, Claire?
I went on a Thursday evening and I sat there and I was like, this feels like it's been here for a long time.
Yeah.
Like just the way it's designed. It felt like such a neighborhood spot.
Yeah, I agree. And the name of the restaurant, Pillar, has an interesting backstory. Peja and his wife, Silvana, went to Key West and visited Ernest Hemingway's home and saw a picture of Ernest Hemingway with his boat, Pilar. And he wanted to open a restaurant called Pilar. As he was getting going with this restaurant, it just didn't quite feel right for it. And so he added an extra L for Pillar. And the idea became that he wants for it to be a pillar of the neighborhood, but also he has pictures of pillars of the community and pillars of history on the wall. So Martin Luther King Jr. and Tesla and George Washington, that idea of pillars then extends to the menu. This is just a bunch of dishes that might be pillars in their specific genres of cuisine, so like the burger, the fried chicken, things you've heard of that are just the best version of it.
What was the best thing that you ate, Claire?
I tried the hamachi, the duck bacon and leek pot pie, and a lamb stuffed pasta on a bed of labneh yogurt, which was really interesting. Then I also had the chocolate cake, which the chocolate cake, we should mention, is not specific to Pillar's menu. It's also on Mat Hai Ba's menu, but I had never had it. So I figured I needed to go ahead and order that so that the next time I go to Pillar, I can get through the other desserts. Out of those bites, I really loved the duck pot pie. It was perfect for having dinner on kind of a cold, rainy night. And it's not the kind of thing that you see on a lot of menus around town. So that felt unique to me.
Claire, I did not get to try that pot pie. And I'm so thrilled that you did because I saw that pot pie and thought of you. Because you had made pot pie recently. And I love a dish like that feels so right for the season. And I know that you do too. And something about it screamed like Claire would like this. And you did.
I did. And I'm honored. And I will say the mashed potatoes that came with it were great.
Did you try the beef tartare bites?
I did not.
That's the number one thing I have my eye on. I've been stalking them on Instagram. They look absolutely delicious.
These beef tartare bites are great. So a plate of beef tartare at a restaurant in Texas looks the same way everywhere. It is a white plate with pink colored beef all over it and sometimes some artful dollops. This is not that dish at all. They are little hash brown muffins that are kind of cored out, and there's beef tartare mixed with kimchi mayo and then topped with chives. And they look like a little muffin surprise. They don't look like beef tartare at all. In fact, when they were set down, I thought they were stuffed mushrooms, and there's no mushroom on the plate. And I will shamelessly tell you that anyone listening, if you go to dallasnews.com/food and click on the story about this new Bishop Arts restaurant, you will see a photo of the beef tartare. Our photographer, Azul Sordo, just took some really gorgeous pictures inside Pillar. And if you look at these pictures, you're going to want to eat there.
So I have a question about the potato. Is it whole potato or is it like hash brownie?
Hash brownie.
Okay.
I'm rereading that sentence I wrote. Little cups of crispy hash browns with beef, kimchi, mayo, and chives.
Don't even remember writing that.
I mean, this is the scary part about being a writer. I don't remember that exact turn of phrase, but that's what's there.
The number of times in my life people are like, that story you wrote, and I was like, did I?
I know.
Thanks, y'all. We're going to take off the next few weeks, but when we return in 2025, we're looking forward to sharing so much more along with Sarah's list of the most exciting restaurant openings of next year.
And next year, I'm bringing some Dr. Pepper so Claire can taste it for the first time.
Yes.
So this is my commitment for next year.
You're going to love it or hate it.
Can't
Yep.
wait.
Again, you can reach out to us with your food thoughts and questions by emailing us at eatdrink@dallasnews.com. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you in the new year.
Feliz Navidad.
The show is produced by Julie Fisk. To catch up on every episode of this show and hear more from our newsroom, just follow the Dallas Morning News wherever you get your podcasts. And if you like what you hear, please rate the show and leave a review. Find links to all of our work at dallasnews.com/listen. You'll also find a special membership offer there. For the news, I'm Anna Butler. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next year.
Eat, Drink, DFW from the Dallas Morning News is made possible by Central Market.